Hey y'all, it's Asheline and welcome to my podcast, the mom and daughter duo, the FAB duo at that. So we're gonna be talking about all kind of stuff on my podcast. This is my first podcast, but we're gonna be talking about cooking, politics, relationships, and not only we're gonna stay positive on this podcast, y'all. Okay?
And hi, guys. My name is Chanel. And if you like our video, we'd like for you to do three things. That's subscribe, comment down below, and share our video. And then today we're going to be talking about music. How has music influenced you? How has music gotten you through breakups, relationships, or something that you were going through in life? We'll talk about the 90s versus the 2000s music. All right, guys, let's get into it.
So, what is your favorite genre of music? My favorite genre of music is R&B.
I'm gonna say mine is a mix between R&B and probably. I like some soul, rhythm, blues, and soul music as well.
Okay. So, what is an R&B song that is like timeless? I have a lot, but for me, I'm gonna have to go with SWV all night long. And why? For me, that's just one of my favorite songs of all time. The reason why is because they played that song. Well, it was on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, and that was like
That's
just
a
one of
good
the best
soundtrack.
soundtracks that they ever made. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, it's just the best soundtrack. Like, what soundtrack from a movie is messing with that one? It's
right.
just
And guys, that's
undefeated.
from the 90s too.
I'm talking every song on the soundtrack is literally don't skip.
Right, that's true. And that's kind of my era of music, the 90s R&B. So, if I'm gonna pick a song, I'm gonna go with. That's a hard question because 90s we had a lot of good music. So let me see. Mm,
It was a lot of it was a lot of good
it was a
songs.
lot of good music back then.
Yeah, it
Gosh,
was.
let's see. I had so many favorites because back then I was a little youngster. So let me think. Tenderoni. So let me see. What was one of my favorite songs? I'm gonna just go with Brandy sitting up in my room.
That was a good
That
one.
kind of that song there was like that did it for me. That song is like timeless. That's a timeless classic.
All right. So the question is, what is a song that kind of like got you through a breakup? Like, kind of, you could relate to it so much. You feel like you were going through the exact same thing as that. I'm gonna have to go with "How Could You Call Her Baby" by Shayna on the Waiting Next Hill soundtrack. Like I said, the soundtrack is a classic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what more? And it's other songs on that soundtrack that I can name, but you just asked for
That was
just
just
that
one of your
one.
favorite
So that
ones.
was just my top. And I
That was a
really
good
feel like the
song.
song should have just did more than what it did. Like, man, she went
Yeah.
in on that song.
Yeah. That was a good
That song
song.
was a good one.
I liked that song as well. I'm gonna have to go with Luther Vandross Superstar.
That was a hit. That was
Yep,
a hit.
that
Yeah.
did it for me. When I heard Luther Vandross Superstar, mm,
The
that hit
7 minutes
home.
was worth it. It was the
Yes,
seven
all
minutes was
seven
worth it.
minutes was worth it.
Every
That song hit home for me. Oh, that was the one. And to me, not only did Luther like encourage me with that song during my breakup, but I feel like Luther put his mark on music. I mean, Luther Vandross is music. A lot of y'all was made to Luther Vandross.
well, I mean, honestly, you're right. I absolutely agree. I was like, what, 8 years old, jamming Luther Vandross, like. And when I would go around older people and my friends, the parents would look at me strange, like, "Why are you jamming Luther Vandross?" It's because,
Because
like,
of my mama.
because of her, and like the music was just so good. Even though I was 8, it still was some good music.
Baby, Luther hit
He
home. And
did.
I always played Luther. Luther was on the
Wait, wait, hold on, wait, y'all don't tell me.
Oh no.
Wait, what is it? I know it because
Can I
I always
take
take.
you out tonight? Can I take you out on a date? How does song go? I can't really like
Sing,
Can I take you out tonight? Yeah, that's the one, yo.
What is a collab from the 90s to the early 2000s that had everybody basically shook?
I'm gonna basically go with Beyonce and Luther Vandross. The closer I get to you.
That was a good
When
one.
when I heard that song, the vocals, how they accommodate each other. Oh my goodness, it was just so good. That's one of my favorite songs, Luther and Beyonce. Oh, the closer I get to you, the closer I get to you,
Okay, I
the
feel
more. Oh.
I, I feel like for me, my song is gonna be Until the End of Time remix with Beyonce and Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that one went hard.
That was
I love that
it was
song.
iconic.
Yeah, that was one
The
of my
way they
favorites
voices
too.
complimented each other in the studio,
Ooh.
I wish I was there. They should have put me in
I
there.
play that song to this day.
To this day.
Yeah.
20
that's a good
times
song.
in one day.
Yeah, I like that song. That was a good one.
That was a good
Yep,
one.
I liked it that one too. That was a good one.
Who is your favorite performer? Like when they hit the stage, you know that they're going to every single time.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Come on, like who?
She don't hit every time.
Come on,
every time.
Come
Beyonce.
on. It's
There's
just,
no question. Beyonce.
What male
I'm gonna go with Usher.
yeah, Usher is good.
Right now, I'm going with Usher because I love me some Usher. Usher. I love me some Usher.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to your concert in Vegas.
I think the only other performer, Usher's good, but for me, Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah,
Chris Brown is legendary when he performs. He is. I'm
right.
sorry.
I like Chris Brown too.
Him and Beyonce, legendary. Like those are my top two male.
Now we're gonna have 3: Beyonce, Usher, and Chris Brown.
Those are the
top three. Top 3 performers of all time.
What celebrity said, "I'll roll out of bed in the morning and throw up what I want"?
Hey, it sounds familiar. I roll out of bed and throw on. Is that Beyonce? Beyonce ego? A boy.
Beyonce, If I Were a Boy.
Dog, I was close, baby. Look, I was close. I was close.
Thank y'all so much for watching this podcast. It was Asheline and it was my mom,
Chanel,
the fabulous mom and daughter duo. And if y'all are interested in this video, y'all just like, subscribe, and comment on the video, and we'll keep showing y'all more. Keep watching.
Thank y'all for joining our show. Bye. See y'all next time.
See y'all again.